So my husband comes from a traditional family. Mom's a father was sole provider. I come from the opposite. My mother pretty much forbid from ever being financially dependent on a man and drilled that into me early on. My husband worked hard to unlearn the values he saw replicated at home. He often more than pulled his weight at home, was an engaged and present father and a genuine partner. The one thing that grinds my gears is how much weight he puts on the opinions of his family. I get that we all went or want our parents to be proud of us, but this is just too much. My in laws are staying with us for 2 weeks. Our usual MO is I prep breakfast, we all eat lunch at work, school, and my husband makes dinner. We have a cleaner, but she's on holidays, so in the meantime, we're dying the cleaning where it's down to everyone to keep their space clean and common spaces we all clean. This is how we've always done it and it works. My in-laws hate, hate that I'm one of those modern women. They hate that I work. They hate that I don't find my purpose in being a wife and a mother. And they hate that my husband pulls his weight at home. We spoke pretty frankly early on where I established my boundaries and told them I won't be chastised about how I live my life in my home. Good for you. I like the traditional more, but if that's the way you wanna live your life, they have no input. They have nothing to say about that. So, when I am a guest in their home, I accommodate their ways and play in the DIL they wish I was. They have, for the most part, reciprocated this. I got home yesterday after work tired and starving. I typically get home at 18:15-30. I don't know when that is. That must be military time, so I apologize about that. And we eat at 1900. I said quick hellos and ran up for a pre-dinner shower. When I came down, I went to the kitchen to help set up for dinner and found nothing ready. I asked my husband about it, but he wouldn't look at me, and his mother answered that he hadn't cooked anything. She told me I needed to do my duty as a wife and cook for my family. Wait, that's crazy. So, my coward of a husband still wasn't looking at me. I just walked away and ordered takeaway. I dished up for me and my kids, and we sat at the table to eat. My husband and his parents served themselves and joined us. My mother-in-law was still going on about what was wrong with me and why I was a failure. Ooh, that is not okay. Not okay. Ooh, the husband needs to stand up for you and his household. That is not okay, especially if you guys have had the talk beforehand. That's not okay. Um, Yeah. I asked my husband if he had anything to say. He said his mother had a point and it wouldn't hurt if I acted more like a proper woman and took better care of my home and children. He said tradition was tradition for a reason, and it was kind of insulting that I thought I was too good for how he was raised. Oh, you guys have already had the talk, and he already agreed to this before you guys got married. That's not okay. And who are they to come into your home and push their values on you? Like, I like the traditional, but still doesn't matter. You've already discussed this with him. He needs to respect that, and so does his family. If they don't respect that, they can get kicked out to the curb. Like, that's not okay. This is where I might be the a-hole. I told him tradition won't allow a man on 35,000 to support a family of 5, and he was too broke to be so sexist. He looked hurt and I saw tears welling in his eyes. He excused himself from the table. I regret saying this in front of our children, but him saying that to me after I'm busting my butt to clean up his mess on top of having to deal with his parents was too much for me. Am I the butthole? I don't know if I would have said it in front of the kids, but you have every right to say that, especially with everything that he's saying to you. Like, you guys have already had this discussion. You've already communicated your feelings, how you wanted to be treated, and what you what to expect basically, and he has no right to go back on all that. That is not okay. Not okay at all. Maybe you guys need to sit down and have another talk and another discussion because that's not okay. That's wrong. That is so wrong. And his family coming in and doing that, no, that should not have happened like that. And he should have stood up for you. He should have stood up for you and his family and the way everything is. That is, ooh,
That's not okay. Not okay at all. That irritates me. Ooh, I can't stand it when families come in and they have to put their own traditions and own values into your household. Not cool.
especially when you've already discussed it before getting married beforehand. Ooh, that grinds my gears. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. It might not be worth much, but there it is. Let me know what y'all think, and don't forget to like. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. That's not cool.